Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here with this week's pick a card. Thank you so much for coming along today. Right, it's for the week commencing 25th of January 2021. It's really simple. Just pick a number between 1 and 5 and I will do a psychic tarot interpretation for you. Never know what's going to come out of my mouth, so stick around. Let's go to the board now and have a look at these cards and you'll see what I mean. Okay, so first card, card number 1. I like to have a little vision first. I'm going to go with that one actually. I can see flowers, I can see lots of colours, and so this could be a good week for you if you've picked card number 1. A little bit of happiness, a bit of variety, lots of different vibrations here. They're quite bright colours. Look, there is some darkness in the background, but you know what? The darkness makes the colours look even brighter, and so you could be even happier for what you've been through recently. Okay, the card that comes up is the Page of Cups. This is all about your emotions, feeling your feelings, getting in touch with your subconscious. Submotion. What's submotion? That's what came out of my mouth. Submotion. Motion underneath in your subconscious. There's movement, there's emotion, motion in movement. Emotion. Anyway, here's a little fish. Okay, so the fish in the cup means there are messages from your subconscious. Spirit is trying to tell you something and they're sending the message out. Can you tune in and see what Spirit wants to tell you? Okay, it's a matter of being reflective, self-reflective and meditating and really looking deep down inside. See this blue here, indigo? This is your third eye, so a little bit of intuition or psychic ability might help, and you can always practice that. She's got this beautiful blue top here, and this blue is more about the throat, so expressing her emotions as well. You'll see all these clouds in the background, so yes, it has been a bit dark. There has been something that was less than pleasant, but it makes this beautiful blue look even better. Okay, it's brighter because of what she's been through. So that's card number 1. Okay, so and pages are about news coming. You're going to hear something or pick up those messages that Spirit is trying to tell you. I always think with the pages, although not technically correct, pages mean news, but I always think it means good news because I'm basically optimistic. Alrighty, card number 2. Card number 2, let's see. I'll go with that one. I always like the ones that are sticking out just a little bit. I don't know why. I always go for the underdog. Closing my eyes, what do I see for card number 2? I've got rubies in front of me, which is good. Okay, so when you see precious stones in Spirit, took me ages, I don't know, maybe 15 years to work this out. Yes, obviously, precious stones, diamonds, rubies, emeralds, whatever, are valuable, but it's more than that. It's more than just the spiritual value. It was in the Bible actually about, these precious stones. So it's a symbol of consciousness, a symbol of Christ consciousness, that you're becoming more insightful, more aware. And particularly when you see diamonds are formed under heat and pressure. So that means that through whatever you've been through, it's got you to a much higher spiritual vibration. And they also reflect the different chakras too. So rubies that I'm seeing, because it's pink tones, could be the heart, but it could also be to do with your root chakra, which is red. And so things about money, your home, for example, become more stable and more secure. The card that comes up is the Page of Swords, another page. More good news coming, and this is in your thoughts because Page of Swords. Okay, so there's some decisions to be made. Swords are all about your thinking and decision making. So you're going to cut some things out of your life this week. Maybe you're going to look at your diet, or maybe your exercise program, or maybe it's even a person that needs to go. But looking at the bigger picture here, see these birds in the sky, okay? So you can see I need to let go of something so that I can, you know, move forward or expand my life, grow my life and become more like these birds, which also represent freedom, okay? So excellent. Card number 3, card number 3. Just looking for one that takes my eye. Okay, that one, closing my eyes now. What do I see for card number 3, week commencing 25th of January 2021? Okay, I've got a picture, but I don't know how to describe it. It's a male energy, like a teenage boy, and he's pushing on this lever. At first I thought it was about driving or something like that. So driving is your independence, how you get around in the world and that type of thing. But now I see it's not, it's a machine, and he's pushing this thing and it's going around and around. So it seems a bit more like hard physical work. Wow, this is unusual what I'm seeing. I've never seen this before. Okay, the lever is attached to a great big stone wheel, and he's actually crushing up wheat and he's making flour. So, okay, so this is about, flour is like basic sort of staple food that you make bread from, for example. This is about preparation for nurturing. You could be nurturing somebody, or somebody's going to nurture you. Somebody might come back into your life that needs nurturing. Maybe your kids, one of your kids comes home, or your friend's in trouble or something like that. But there's some effort involved. You just don't do it like necessarily easily. You've got to give something, some effort involved in doing this. And it's gone back hundreds of years. It's like I'm seeing, yeah, okay. It's gone back about 300 years, and I see a woman crying. So this is something in your family tree about nurturance, the women doing the nurturing in your family tree. And then I see like a set of steps on the right, and then it's like you go down into this woman's in like a dark room. You go down into this room, and then you bring her up. She's like somebody's grandmother or something. And so you bring her up the stairs. Okay, so I think I get this, what this is all about. Basically, if you've picked card number 3, you need to do some meditation this week and release the energies that are trapped down in your subconscious that come from your ancestors' memories. And it's like they're trapped, because I see a chain around the right wrist of this old woman. There are some feminine energies that are still trapped. They're waiting for you to release them. You can do it. Just do a meditation. Imagine that you're going down into your body and you're setting the captives free. Okay, the Tower card. It's the end of an era. It all comes to a crashing halt, basically. Maybe there's been slavery in your family, perhaps. And, you know, there's different forms of slavery. And, you know, women could be sexual slavery, it could be financial slavery, or it could be human trafficking, or slaves even, as disgusting as that is. But you can go down and you can set your ancestors free, okay? Because it's like that old way of doing things is gone, okay? Now, I'm talking here on the personal level, but I do feel this is also on the collective level. The whole order of society is going to come crashing down this year. And it's already started. You'll see this eye here in the sky. This is about intuition and psychic ability, clairvoyance. Perhaps the ability to pick up what is going on in the collective, and, you know, at a bigger level, not just your own personal life. So you'll see these people, you know, some energies are not going to like it because they're at the top of this pre-existing system, which basically stinks. They got to the top on the backs of other people, and in a very negative way, you know, not helping other people, but actually having control over and power over other people. So that's a really important card if you pick card number 3. I'd encourage you to do that. Do it in spirit. Help the world out. Help the world become a free place. 2 cards just jumped out. And I was thinking about card number 4. So this is for number 4 position for this week. 3 of Swords, some decisions to be made, probably to do with some sort of relationship. See, she's got a tear here. She might have to cut something off or change a relationship. It could be a friendship, or it could be a romantic relationship or a partnership because of this heart here. But there was some love involved. But again, different sorts of love. So yeah, it could be not necessarily romantic. It could be a friend, or could even be a job that you loved once, for example. But 3 of Swords is basically saying that you're going to move on from a stuck situation. It doesn't mean that the relationship necessarily ends, but it's going to end the way that it's been because it's causing too much pain. Knight of Cups, socialising, going out, having a good time. He's in touch with his emotions. He's experimenting with feeling all of his feelings because he's sitting here on a lobster, as you do, in the deep oceans. So feeling the feelings and going down deep into the subconscious, a lot of socialising and just sort of learning about life. It could be your son. It's typically a young man, you know, maybe teenage years or early 20s, for example, okay? That's card number 4. Card number 5. Card number 5. Going to go with that one. Closing my eyes now. What do I see? Steps right in front of me. Imminent. So imminent action needs to be taken to rise up from the situation. It's within days, I would say, or maybe you're already thinking about something where you can improve your lot and go up another level. And I feel like perhaps you could have been feeling jaded or not happy with the current situation about something, but you're got the opportunity very soon to go up and to improve that, and there's light at the end of the tunnel there. Okay, 5 of Wands. So it could be some disagreements, perhaps your competitors don't agree with what you're doing. You're going to, step out and really put yourself forward. See these flames here coming out of her fingertips? Wands, okay, fiery passion and being strong and firm about what you believe in, okay? You know, sometimes I'm getting older, I don't know. I just can't be bothered to argue with people. It's like, you don't have time. Too much to do, and this is a bit like this. It's just like, get on with what you want to do. You don't even have to have an argument about it. You can just move forward. See, she was holding out hope for something, and she's been disappointed. See the smoke coming off these baseball bats? These baseball bats are like candles, and the flames have gone out, and there's still a bit of smoke there, still a little bit of heat. And so she was holding out hope for something, but that didn't work out. So now she's doing her own thing, and end of the day, that's the best thing. Rely on yourself. Okay, you can't be disappointed then. Well, maybe you could, but it's harder to be disappointed. The only one, if you let yourself down, that's disappointing. But at least you can't blame anybody else. Okay, that's your cards for this week. I hope you found that useful, but I'm going to close my eyes and just see what I can see for the week commencing 25th of January 2021. What else do we have to tell people? Okay, so like in that 5th card there's a torch, holding a torch for something. This is like the Olympic Games. I see gold medals and things like that. So it's like your life is the Olympic Games. And so that basically means that, it's been a bit of an effort, a bit of a struggle, but you can succeed this week in something. You can achieve, you can get there. I also see a ship sinking here, And that does mean to let go of something. You know, something has come to the end. Maybe you were waiting for your ship to come in, but it sunk instead. But there's something better. Now I'm seeing a whole lot of waterfalls, which means that there's more energy coming to you. Your energy may have been sort of held up because you were waiting for something to happen and it didn't happen. And so it's actually a good thing when I see waterfalls, because that means more physical energy. So you've got more energy available to yourself. If you have had some issues with your health and well-being, perhaps you're feeling a little bit better this week, okay, physically. Okay, that's it. Sorry about Jupiter barking. I don't know. He does it when I live stream. You know, hardly ever barks, but when I live stream, yeah, she's live streaming. Let's bark. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. If you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. Have a wonderful week, everybody. I'll be doing the Pisces February horoscope next. Okay, thanks again, and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.